Namaste, my name is Henry Gomez. Welcome to this Hatha yoga class. Today we'll begin in a nice comfortable seat, Sukhasana, with our legs crossed. If you have a block, please grab it. If you have a blanket, please grab it to help pad the knees. Beginning in Sukhasana with our hands resting on our knees. Take a big inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times, inhale. Watch as our belly expand. Exhale out through the mouth as our belly contracts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand on left knee. Twist, Sukhasana twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist from your mid back. Inhale, come up. Other side. Left hand to right knee. Right hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist from your mid back. Inhale, come out of that one. Wrap your right arm over your left for a hug. Give yourself a little bit of hug. Notice your shoulder blades protract. Inhale, come out to center. Switch sides. Left arm over right arm. Give yourself a hug. Shoulder blades protracting. Inhale, come up to tabletop. All fours. Shoulders over the wrist. Hips over the knees. You have something to pad the knees, like a blanket, or you can fold up your yoga mat to help pad the knees. Take an inhale, drop the belly. Cow pose. Round through your collarbones. Tailbone lifts up. Exhale, ground thrown through your hands. Round through the spine. Tailbone tucks for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Moving your body, moving your spine. This feels great. Come back to center. Bring your hands forward a couple inches. Tuck under your toes. Bring your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press through all 10 knuckle pads, finger pads. Bicep creases towards the front of the mat. Super bend in the knees. Don't want to overstretch the hamstrings. Tailbone up to the sky. Shoulders away from the ears. And you can start pedaling out your dog by bending one knee at a time. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend your knees, look up, and start to gently walk your feet up towards the top of the mat. Meeting in a standing forward fold. Option to grab your blocks to place your hands on the blocks. Start to bend one knee like we did in down dog. Get into the hamstrings. Inhale, start to rise up, one vertebrae at a time, mountain pose. Bring your feet hips distance apart. Lift up your toes, ground down through all 4 corners of your feet, Pada Bandha. Engage your quads by lifting up your kneecaps. Broaden through your collarbones. Start to shut your eyes. Focus on your breathing. On your next inhale, lift your arms up overhead, up to the sky. Exhale, start to hinge down, arms down to the mat for standing forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift, spine long, hands can rest on your shins or thighs. Lengthen through the spine. On your exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back, bring your left knee onto the mat. Second your front knee over front ankle. Take an inhale, high lunge, low lunge, Asana. Arms can be on your palms can be behind your chest. Arms can be up overhead. Bring your thighs in to their midline. Top square the hips. Take a couple breaths here. Exhale, plant your palms. Tuck under your back toes. Step your front foot to meet your back for plank pose. Take a full breath here. On an exhale, knees, chest, chin. Take an inhale, cobra. Brought it through your collarbones. Hug your elbows to your side body. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower back down. Take an inhale, come up to down dog, or you can come up to all fours and then to down dog. Start to pedal out your dog. Remember to ground into your hands, your knuckle pads. Take an inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, place it between your hands. Back knee onto the mat. Inhale, low lunge, Asana. Palms together at your heart. Or up overhead. Shoulders away from your ears. Slight engagement of the core. Take a big inhale, reach up high. Exhale. Palms on the mat. Curling your back toes. Bring your back foot to meet your front. Take an inhale. Spine long, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold on down, hit from the hips. Uttanasana. Ground down through your feet. Inhale. Reach up high, upward salute. Exhale, palms together at your heart. Feel your heart beating against your thumbs. On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, leading with your chest. Hinging from your hips. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift, hands resting on your shins or thighs. Spine long. Exhale, plant your palms, come back to plank. If plank doesn't work for you, you can always bend your knees for a modified plank. Protract through the shoulder blades. Slight engagement with the core. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down towards your belly. Hug your elbows into your side body. Take an inhale, cobra. Press into the tops of your feet. Broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, lower back down. Take an inhale, come up to plank. Or all fours. Exhale, bring your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, start to walk up towards the front of the mat once more. Meeting in standing forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway left, spine long. Exhale, lower back down. Take an inhale, root down through your feet, reach up high. Exhale, palms together at your heart for mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring your feet close together, big toes to touch. A little bit of gap between your heels. Take an inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, all of your weight is into your heels. Slight engagement of the core. Tailbone slightly tucked. Start to breathe here. Exhale, straighten your legs. Come to mountain pose. Couple more times. Inhale, sink your hips for chair pose. Arms can always frame the ears, or you can bring your palms together at your heart. Inhale, come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. One more time, inhale, sink your hips. Hold it for a couple more breaths. Shoulders, blades down the back, body. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, straighten through your legs, mountain pose. Come step wide onto your mat, about 5 to 6 feet apart. Bring your arms out into a T. Right foot 90 degrees. Exhale, bend your knee, gliding over your small toes. Right knee gliding over your small toes, warrior 2. Front knee stacking over front ankle. Grounded down due to the back edge of your back foot. Shoulders away from your ears for warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm onto right leg. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Feel that nice stretch from your left foot up to your left rib cage. For a little bit more, you can bring your left arm framing the ear, just like in chair pose. Inhale, come up to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Other side now. Warrior 2 to back edge of the mat. Left foot 90 degrees, stacking left knee over left ankle. Drishti, your focus point is over your fingertips. Exhale, left arm, left leg, right arm up to the sky. Side angle. You can stay here if you want. If you want a little bit more, bring your right arm to frame your right ear. Turning that chest towards the sky. Feeling that stretch from the knife edge of your right foot up to your right thumb. Try not to crash into your left elbow or left shoulder. Take an inhale, come up to warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, come back to neutral, Prasarita stance. Turn your right toes out. Your left toe slightly in. Bump your hips back to the mat for a triangle pose. Try to bump your back hips, leaning with your right arm. Right hand rests on your shin or a block if you got a block. For Trikonasana, triangle. Try to stack your shoulders. Inhale, come up. Other side now. Trikonasana, other side. Right heel, in line with your right. Left heel in line with your right heel. Start to bump your hips towards the back of the mat. Start to rest your hand on your shin, ankle, block, or thigh. A couple breaths here. Inhale, come up. Ground down through your feet to come up. Bring your hands to your waist. Start to heel toe your feet together, or you can jump. Ground down through all four corners of your right foot. Come into the ball of your left foot. Slight bend in your right knee. Take an inhale, lift your left leg up to your chest. Rest your left ankle into your right thigh. And start to bring your elbows slightly bent. Wrap your left leg around your right thigh and bring your right arm over your left. If you can't do the wrap, you can always come back to that bear hug of hugging yourself to help bring your shoulder blades to wrap around your body. But if you can come into full eagle, you can always can. Your drishti, your focus point, is in your forearms. Take a couple more breaths here. Exhale, come out of that one, come wrap out of that one, come back to mountain pose. Notice the effects of the eagle pose, Garudasana. Other side now. Ground down through all four corners of your left foot, come into the ball of your right foot. Start to bring your elbows to a slight bend. Wrap your right ankle over your left thigh. Wrap your right, give it a nice flex of your right foot to help protect the knee joint of your right knee. Wrap your right leg around your thigh. Come to wrap your left arm over right for eagle pose, Garudasana. A couple breaths here. If you fall out, that's all right. Just come back to your breath. Couple breaths here. Exhale, come out to mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel the effects of that side and notice what side feels different. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Open up your eyes. Start to bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. Heels in, toes out. Start to bend your knees to yogi squat. You can know if your heels come off the mat, that's alright, just like mine. Press your thighs into your elbows and your elbows into your thighs for yogi squat. Chin parallel with the mat. Tucking of your tailbone. A couple of breaths here. Nice hip opener. Getting to the groin. One more breath here. Exhale, come onto your sit bones. Bring your hands behind you and bring your legs out in front of you. If you have a block, once more, sit up onto the block to help bring the pelvis to neutral and lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, leading with your chest. Seated forward fold. Hinging from your hips, grabbing wherever feels perfect for you. Could be the shins. Maybe this is your forward fold for today. And start to come within yourself. Flexing your feet for seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. There, inhale, start to come up and start to lay down on your mat for Shavasana. Bring your legs out wide, arms out wide. Let your toes splay out. Let your arms rest onto the mat. Let your fingers curl in for Shavasana, corpse pose. Tuck your chin to lengthen your cervical spine. To have that nice cervical lengthen through the spine. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Start to wiggle your fingertips, toes, ankles, wrists. Interlace your fingertips up overhead for a full body stretch. Start to flex and point your feet. Start to come up into a seat. Roll over to one side. We'll meet to a nice seated position. Rest your palms on your lap, knees. Take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together at your heart on the exhale. Anjali Mudra at your heart. Open up your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope to see you on the mat again soon. Be well. Stay safe. Namaste.